Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning and thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. In Top Story sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A 26-year-old woman is accused of driving drunk and racing another car last week, resulting in a crash that killed the woman's sister. On the morning of February 21st, Melissa Detlaff and 24-year-old Jonathan Gallagher raced down Silverado Ranch Boulevard at speeds of up to 90 miles per hour after spending the evening at a local bar. Gallagher's vehicle hit Detlaff's, causing a crash that killed 24-year-old Jessica Detlaff, who was the passenger in her sister's vehicle. Gallagher and Detlaff are due in court next month. A man convicted in a triple fatal DUI crash 2 decades ago was admitted into a moderate offender court program for another recent DUI case. Justice of the Peace Joe Bonaventure said that the court program will address what Sean Larimer's public defender describes as a, quote, serious addiction to drinking. For more details on this case, visit lvrj.com. First Friday Foundation has announced it's postponing today's First Friday event until next Friday on March 8th due to the high winds. The day will kick off with Mental Health Awareness Month with the Art You OK Art Walk on Boulder Avenue and First Street, featuring about 60 artists. The day will acknowledge that creativity plays a critical role in the well-being of people. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. An endangered fish found only in southern Nevada has the attention of many biologists as they try to count them one by one at the Moapa Valley National Wildlife Refuge. RJ's Arlette Youssef has more on the semi-annual fish count.
Moapa Dace fish are only found in roughly 6 miles worth of streams and springs in the Muddy River system near Moapa. Biologists count them in the winter and the summer. This year's winter count was just last week and involved about 16 people from multiple agencies. Over the 2-day count, they tallied 1,935 Moapa days. David Sizdek, an environmental biologist with the Southern Nevada Water Authority, says that's a remarkably similar number to the 2 previous winter counts. Sizdek says the main threats to the species include groundwater pumping, irrigation diversion for farming or ranching, and invasive species that might prey on the fish or compete for their food, among other factors. Visit lvrj.com for more on this endangered species. For Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Arlette Youssef.
Today we'll see a sunny high of 71 degrees and a low of 56 degrees, with winds expected to continue throughout the weekend. Saturday and Sunday will be in the mid-60s with some clouds on Saturday. A low of 50 degrees that night and a low of 42 degrees Sunday night. And Monday we can expect a high of 62 degrees with a low of 43 degrees, holding on to that sweater weather a little bit longer before we see the hot temperatures come in. In business, strip winnings declined by 3.8% from last year's record, January ending a 6-month streak. After an all-time record in December, strip visitors may have bypassed January to be here for Super Bowl and Chinese New Year in February. The Nevada Gaming Control Board reported the state's 438 major casinos won $1.27 billion for the month, a 0.5% increase from January 2023.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Golden Knights coach Bruce Cassidy couldn't lead the defending Stanley Cup champs to victory against his former team in Boston on Thursday. The Bruins defeated the Knights 5-4. Despite the team's 4 goals, Boston's Morgan Geekie and his hat trick kept the Bruins on top. The Knights will play the final game of their 5-game road trip against the Buffalo Sabres at 4 p.m. Saturday. With the loss, the Oilers are now 1 point behind the second-place Knights in the Pacific Division.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. A popular restaurant chain in southern Nevada is recalling some of its sauce packets because of allergy concerns. Chick-Fil-A is urging customers to discard any Polynesian sauce packets they might have gotten between February 14th through the 27th. The restaurant's website states the dipping cups may contain a different sauce that includes wheat and soy allergens. Customers who have concerns are urged to call the company number on your screens.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Kyle Larson is the 4-1 favorite at South Point Sportsbook to win Sunday's NASCAR Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. William Byron is the 9-1 second choice, followed by Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Martin Truex Jr., and Ryan Blaney, all at 10-1. Kyle Busch, seeking his first win since 2009 at his hometown track, is 14-1 along with Chase Elliott.
In lifestyle news brought to you by Casablanca Hotel and Resort. If you've ever wondered which Las Vegas buildings are National Historic Places, we have that list for you. The Desert City has nearly a dozen of its buildings listed on the National Register of Historic Places. A few of those include the Las Vegas Mormon Fort, which is the first non-native building in Las Vegas. The Mob Museum is another one, which was originally a U.S. post office and a courthouse. And a third is the Huntridge Theater, which was once the oldest operating movie theater in southern Nevada. You can visit lvrj.com for the full list. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to arizonacharlies.com to see who's playing. The proposal to build a movie studio in Summerlin is moving forward. Site plans and renderings for the Summerlin Production Studios project have been submitted to Clark County for review. The studio would sit on 31 acres of land owned by Howard Hughes Holdings. A player won over $1.2 million after hitting a massive mega progressive jackpot on Pai Gow Poker at Planet Hollywood Resort. The guest hit a 7-card straight flush, 2 through 8 of spades, with the wild card joker becoming the 5. Thanks for watching 7 at 7, and before you go, check this out. 2 couples leaped into love again and celebrated their anniversaries by renewing their vows on Leap Day at the Little Vegas Chapel. Couples initially tied the knot at the same chapel last leap year on February 29th, 2020.
But I always wanted to get married on a leap year because I thought it was a cool anniversary to have.
So when this date came up, when I proposed to her, we're like, leap day, let's do it, Vegas, let's go.
We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.